And welcome back to another episode of the Stone and Crane Show, NFL Week 16 predictions. I just kind of realized I really hate starting the show off with an and. Like, and what?
Uh,
We just kind of go with the flow here. So, here we are. Week 16, Week 15 was week for us, 9-7.
yeah,
Is what it is. Didn't realize Washington was just gonna not play any of the people that actually play for them.
yeah, I didn't,
Picking up guys on the side of the street play that game.
I didn't either. So it is,
So knowing
it is
that, probably would pick the Eagles. But that being said, there's still 6 other games we picked wrong. So
yeah, but most of those we talked about, most of them were toss-ups. You watch, most watch like McAfee, and most of those guys got every game wrong. And I was looking at other people that picked games. There wasn't too many people that were in the positive. So
okay, that makes me feel not any better.
yeah, you go back on a lot of the Colts Patriots game was a total toss-up. There was a lot of people that were 50-50 on it. I didn't not very hardly anybody had the Steelers beating the Titans. The Dolphins Jets game was still a weird one, but most people had the Dolphins winning. Nobody had the Lions beating the Cardinals. Nobody.
Nah,
Um,
nobody in their
the
right mind would.
yeah,
pick the
and then nobody
Lions.
hates beating the Buccaneers. And with the Raiders and the Browns, that was another toss-up one too. That was another 50-50 shot. And then the Eagles Washington one. I guess more people had the Eagles winning from what I was reading and shit, but
Mm.
it is what it is. It's just some games. It's football, right? So
Yeah, for sure. So, let's get right into our picks for the week, starting off with the Ravens and Bengals.
I don't know, man. I've said it. Sorry, I've said it 1,000 times. I don't know. That Ravens team is just. I don't know if it's.
Spread is
I
Bengals by 3 at the moment.
yeah.
The
I mean,
Huntley guy played well against the Packers.
what's that?
Huntley played well against the
Yeah,
Packers.
but did he play well or did the Packers just play bad?
Well, the Packers always play bad, but
That was horrible, man. They almost blew that game. You know what I mean? It's just bad defense all around that last few minutes of that game. It's just I don't know, man. It just
yeah.
what he rushed for like 70 through for another couple hundred is insane, dude. But anyway, I don't. I think the Bengals win.
Got Bengals. Joe
That's
Burrow's
what.
having a solid year.
Yeah, I don't know how
He's
you
up
feel
and
about.
down, but he had a really good game against San Fran and then
Mm-hmm.
had an game against Denver. So, yeah, all right. All right, the Bengals. I like Joe Burrow, man.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Packers trading Rodgers to the Bengals next year.
Yeah.
Niners versus Titans.
Yeah,
Spread is Niners by 3.
yeah, that's a hard one. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I go San Fran too.
Yeah, I'm all right with
Titans have
that.
just obviously they're not the same without Henry, so it's just that really. I mean they've won at 3 of the past 4 games, and the one win was against Jacksonville, which who knows with
Yeah,
Jacksonville.
losing to the Steelers isn't a good look. So, because I don't think that Steelers team is very. I don't know, man. I don't have any confidence in that team. So, I
No.
think the 49ers can pull it off for sure.
Yeah. We got Giants versus the Eagles. Caw-caw.
I'll take the Eagles in that.
Yeah, Eagles by spread of 10 in this
It's more
game.
like squeak squeak. Eagles don't really caw. They kind of squeak.
Caw,
That's a hawk.
caw.
Yeah.
No, Hawks choke.
Hawks. Where do hawks choke at?
Atlanta did last year. Anyways, never mind. You see that foot interception that Jalen Hurts threw this past weekend?
Yeah, that's
Son
insane.
of a gun.
I love when plays like that happen in the NFL, dude, because you don't see shit.
All right, dude. It's like, what just happened?
Yeah.
Okay, we got the toilet bowl coming up. Jags versus the Jets.
Dude. Jets? Jaguars?
Oh
Ty?
my God.
I don't know, dude.
I just realized the Jets have had 4 quarterbacks play for them this year.
Yeah, I think I really want to go for the Jags now that Assface is gone. Or allegedly Assface. I don't know the guy. But
yeah, who really
that's
knows?
assuming. I mean, but when you kick your kicker, I mean, that's kind of fucked up. So I think that they might pull it off. I'm a big fan of coaching changes. I usually think teams win a lot, like the game after coaching changes. So.
Well, that would have been last game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but football's a little lag. You gotta. That's like right then and there. I think you gotta get that coach, and he's got to get his scheme and shit. So.
You want to go Jags? Is what you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking. I just don't like that Jets team, dude.
No, I don't either.
Even though they put up some points last week against the Dolphins, 24 points. It's a lot of points for that team.
It's also the Dolphins.
The Jags only put up 16, but I don't know, dude. I just don't like the Jets, man.
We'll go Jags.
I'm good with it. Unless you want to go Jets, if you feel.
No. No, you're first. We'll go first instinct here. Doesn't always work out, as we found out last week.
No, it does not.
I'm sure you can go first instinct this game though. Browns versus Packers.
Yeah, Packers.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know who's. I assume Mayfield would be back. Not that it'll change much.
That probably would have changed a little bit. I thought he was playing last week too.
Yeah, and actually him and Keenum both didn't play.
Yeah, I might have went.
So they Mullins playing, who's
That's what it is.
Yeah. If Baker was playing, for a new Baker wasn't playing, we for sure would have went with Raiders.
Yeah.
But as long as Rodgers throws for 4 touchdowns, then it doesn't matter what our defense does. So.
Yeah.
That's been most of this year. It seems like. Yeah. We're Packers had one good defensive game that was against an actual. I mean, Seattle's all right, I guess.
Yeah,
we shut them out, which is good, and we held Kansas City to 13 points, which is good, I guess. But I mean, every other team basically let score on us. We've just been able to just outscore them. So that's gonna bite us in the playoffs. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, I think it will.
Packers, Browns. We got Packers. Okay. Lions, Falcons.
Lions, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, dude. They're fucking winning.
Did you see any of the video of Campbell fucking hyping his team up after that second win?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, I wanted to be in that locker room.
I was watching McAfee, dude, and then I was reading some shit about that. Like, you talk about a team that doesn't like a bad coach, and then a team that likes a bad, a bad team liking a good coach, and a bad team liking and then a bad team with a bad coach, right? With Urban Meyer and how bad Jacksonville is, but with a team like the Lions and how bad they are, but how good their coach is. All the players like them. They all say positive things about them. And they're all saying the same thing coming out of the locker room. We're going to get it together. We're just having a bad stretch. And but with in the Jags, they all fucking hated them. So it's
yeah. If you're going to be, if you can create a good atmosphere, regardless of the kind of season you're having, that just shows the kind of leader he is, anyways. You know,
Yeah.
that doesn't necessarily mean he's. I know he's a good coach. It doesn't necessarily mean he's a good coach in per se,
Right.
the play calling and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
But he is for sure a hype man, and I can get behind that. So, yeah, Lions.
I want to go Lions, dude.
Let's go Lions.
At this point, man.
Fucking hate the Falcons, anyways. So.
Yeah.
No real reason. Mainly Matt Ryan. Don't like the guy.
You just don't like his face, dude.
Ew, look at that face. That shit's gross. Anyways. Oh, we got a great game. Bills versus Patriots. The Patriots. Patriots by 2.5.
Bills have been fucking struggle busting, dude.
Yeah, they won Big Carolina.
Yeah, but against like good teams, it feels like they're just not. And I guess they took but they had to come back against the Bucks, right?
Yeah, that fell short.
Barely. I mean, they lost to the Patriots, but they did put a big
lost by the Patriots by 4. Oh man.
Smoked the Saints, right? They got smoked by the Colts.
Is Mac Jones only going to throw 3 passes this time?
Yeah.
What's the over-under on 3 passes?
Going under.
Going under 2 passes?
Going under. Taking the under.
Taking the under.
No, I don't know, man. Fuck, dude. It's another one of those, dude. That last week it bit me in the ass with the Colts. I said my heart says the Colts and my brain says the Patriots. Same thing this week. My heart says Bills and the brain says the Patriots.
Patriots. They lose this past week. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, the Colts.
We're just talking about it. Yeah.
The Colts fucking put it to them, man.
Bills. My only problem is
I like the Bills, dude.
There's no way Josh Allen plays as bad as he did against New England the first time.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, he was 15-30 for 145 yards and a touchdown. I gotta believe he's and that is probably his worst game of the year, despite not even throwing a. I guess maybe he had maybe a worse game against Indiana, but.
Oh, they only put up fucking like 3 points against Jaguars though too. So.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm good with the Bills. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Good. Okay. Moving on. Colts versus Cards. I gotta go Cards because I really need Kyler Murray to have a good week.
That's why you're going with the Cards?
Fantasy football. I need it.
Do you want to go Cards? Put out a record. I say the Colts win that game.
No. Whatever. No. Seriously, though, I think the Colts... Oh, the Arizona bounces back. Colts is a good team. They got a great running back. I wish Hopkins was healthy, man.
That's the only reason why I'm picking Colts. I think he looks lost, so I didn't. They don't look like the same team they've looked like. He's played like shit the last 5 weeks. So
he's played like shit since he got hurt against the Packers.
Right. Yeah, basically. So it's that's what I mean. And then you lose your top receiver. It's rough, man.
He's been out. He's been without his top receiver most of the time.
Most of the year, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's played in 10 games, but he played that one play against the Packers. And
yeah, he hasn't.
He didn't really play this past week.
Yeah, but still, it's a moot point.
Or he played 2 plays against Chicago.
Yeah. So you just don't, I don't know, dude. I don't think they have. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. I think the Colts win, but it's up to you. If you want to go Cardinals, we'll go Cardinals.
Oh, we're going Cardinals.
Okay.
All day. I'll probably die in the hill, but we're going Cardinals all day. We'll see. We got Bucks versus Panthers. I think it's pretty easy,
No.
Bucks. I know they just had a bad game, but Tom Brady, he doesn't have 2 bad games in a row.
Yeah,
He barely ever has 1 bad game, so.
He broke his iPad. He's happy. He's through with it. Now he'll be okay.
Yeah. That's passion, by the way.
It's passion.
Not him being a little whiny bitch. You know,
Yeah, no.
like, you know, if Odell would do that, he's a whiny little bitch.
Well, Odell is a whiny.
But Tom Brady, that's passion. He's just so passionate.
Well, there's a lot of history in Odell being a whiny little bitch.
Anyways, Chargers versus Texans. Chargers. Did you just say Texans?
No,
okay.
dude.
This is now the Stone Show. Let me just mute this guy over here.
Chargers.
No, we're going Chargers.
Yeah, that team's a good team, dude.
Solid team.
Can Herbert, man.
Herbert having another great year. I mean,
dude's a fucking cannon on him, dude. He's got a freaking cannon.
It's kind of eerie. He's putting up pretty much the exact same numbers as he did last year.
Yeah,
I mean, same throwing percentage, same QBR rating. It's got the same amount of touchdowns, same amount of interceptions, same. I mean, even the yards per game are within a yard.
Yeah, he's a freak, dude. He's good.
Steph's
got to be.
I mean, I said at the beginning of the year it was going to be really hard for him to match, let alone do better this year than what he did his rookie season, and he's basically done that. So.
Yeah, he's playing great football. Dude.
3
he's
games
good.
left. He's going to be great.
Yeah, he's good.
Good stat year. And we got Dolphins versus Saints here. Is it weird that I kind of like the Dolphins here?
No, dude. So I was sitting here before we got on, and I was going over this. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't know. Like, that was one of the games where I was like really. Like coin flipping it, other than the Bills and Patriots, I was like, I just didn't know because I like the Saints, but like, there's something about the Dolphins too, man. They're both teams that are
Dolphins
just weird
have
limbo.
Won 6 in a row.
Yeah, dude. It's just I'm good with the Dolphins, dude. I think they got a better offense than the Saints does.
Let's go Dolphins.
Saints is pretty good too.
For sure. Gonna have more losses than wins this week.
Yeah.
We got Rams versus Vikings. Cooper Kupp for MVP?
Cooper Kupp or Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor?
Yeah, Cooper Kupp or Taylor. I think the argument of everyone's making it for quarterbacks for Brady or Rodgers is ridiculous, dude. It's got to be Kupp or Taylor, man. Without those two guys, those two fucking teams are right. Nothing. They're nothing. We all know that Brady and Rodgers are the shit. We know it. They don't need other MVPs in their fucking trophy cases. They don't need them. We don't need to give them to the quarterbacks anymore. They just don't need them. But Kupp, what Kupp has done this year, granted, yeah, he's got freaking stacked on the ball, but dude, the way he's running routes it's not just him running one position. That dude is everywhere on the field. Like, you watch him play, he's like freaking playing fullback. Like, he literally, like, he's lined up in the fullback position. It's like, what are you doing, dude? Like, how do you block a wide receiver out of the fullback position and catches a ball for multiple yards? The dude is playing insane football. And then Jonathan Taylor is just he's so hard to block and cover also. So it's me with those two guys. I mean, I would happy to see either one of those dudes get the MVP over Rodgers or Brady.
Yeah.
So that's my opinion on that.
Well, after the week Brady had, he's still obviously in the conversation. Don't get me wrong. And all 4 of them, in their own right, I've done things this year. Yeah,
I think if anybody is deserving of it at this point, I think Cooper Kupp maybe most, especially if he gets close to or breaks the record, even at more games. I think that he deserves it more than anything. I mean, I understand it's one more game, but still, like, I never thought
that's just another game you got to survive. I mean,
yeah, dude.
I don't think people realize how much injuries play a factor into football, which
I mean,
is one of the
to me, all
biggest.
that says is how good Calvin Johnson was, dude. I mean, if Cup does it in an extra game and Calvin did it in one less game, and then all that says is how good Cup is. Like, yeah, he did it in one more game, but you got to understand how good of a season he's had to have to do it because they've had bad games.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like he's been a rock star or Stafford's been perfect every game.
No.
And it's the same thing with the Calvin Johnson season. He didn't have breakout games. He put up a couple 100-yard games too. So
That wasn't the year Stafford threw 41, was it?
I think it might have been. I don't know. I don't have that. I didn't look up those numbers. I just remember like being amazed by Calvin. That's why I've always argued that Calvin Johnson is the only one I ever put on that pedestal with Jerry Rice. So, because that dude was just unfucking guardable, like almost his whole career. So,
if only Jerry didn't drop those balls.
Oh, Jerry's never dropped a pass his entire career. Jerry he never dropped a ball in practice, dude. When he came out of the room, his dad threw a fucking pass to him, and he fucking caught that bitch, dude.
We got Steelers, Chiefs. We're dragging on here.
Chiefs, dude. Chiefs, man.
Obvious reasons.
Oh, we said the Rams, right?
Oh, yeah, I went with Rams. yeah, we're going Rams. Fuck the Vikings. Stafford's got enough experience. He knows how to deal with them.
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I'm with Chiefs.
Bears, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Honestly, if the Bears would have done what they needed to do, which is fire everybody, maybe they'd have a chance in this game. Because Seahawks also need to fire everybody.
I do.
Both teams are kind of, Bears a little better set up because I think Justin Fields is a solid quarterback and can be a good quarterback in the league. Yeah. They just need to give him the right playbook, the right coach with the right playbook, and then the Seahawks need a rebuild.
1,000% agreement in both those ideas, dude. I've never felt bad for the Bears ever my entire life, dude, until after that game the other night. It's just bad all across the board, dude. You got players that don't even want to be on that team anymore, and it's just bad across the board for them, dude. So I still don't think they're good enough to beat the Seahawks. So I think the Seahawks.
No, Seahawks aren't that great of a team either, but
yeah. Cool.
I watched that game versus the Rams, and yeah, Russell was running for his life. So
yeah, I know there was I've seen some highlights of some bad calls and stuff, but
there's it's a combination. There's bad luck there too, but anyways, Broncos, Raiders.
Dude, I think the Raiders get it done. Yeah, I don't know. That's hard.
It is kind of hard.
More Teddy Bridgewater, right? Did you see that hit on him?
Yeah. Dude can't catch a fucking break.
Those are my exact fucking words, man.
Finally about to put in, I guess he put in 15 games with the Cardinals last year, but I don't know, man.
I was like,
dude's gonna basically become a backup quarterback after this year, I assume.
Yeah, it happened, dude, and that's the first thing that came to my mind, dude. Was
Drew Lock is definitely not the answer, and if he's starting, then that means Raiders all day.
Yeah. Yeah, he's starting. Drew Lock's starting, so.
Yep. Okay, last game. We got football. We do got football. We got the football team versus the Cowboys. Will they ever get a name, you think?
I don't.
They're just gonna be the football team from now on.
Dude, I seen a thing on Reddit the other day, and it was talking about it, dude. And I had to go through 40 names that were legit names. It was and it was all good stuff. It was all the Washington area shit, you know what I mean? Because you could do a bunch of different stuff. The Generals, you know what I mean? And all the different types of things about just being Washington in that area. And I just don't understand how hard it is. But then there's like I see people like we don't want to do the Generals because then people get freaking mad about that because it's like military stuff. It's like, yeah, but dude, you got like all different types of shit here that's crazy that people get offended by. You just got to pick one that's not like, racist. Like just figure it out, So I hope they can pick one over the off season, and stop calling themselves the football team because it's bad.
Yeah. Is Henneke gonna play? That's the question. That was another thing because, we talked about that. The Eagles versus Washington. Henneke, nobody was playing for that goddamn team.
Yeah,
so I guess either way, even if they get their guys back, Cowboys are in kind of a must-win point in their season. They need to close out these games to lock themselves into a good seed. Obviously they're at 10 wins already, so they're obviously going to make the playoffs, but they're not about to just let their season go at this point. So
I think the Cowboys get it done, dude.
They just took care of them 2 weeks ago with all their regular starters or whatever. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
There we go. Cowboys.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's our week's pick. As always, that I don't ever say anymore because I always forget. Like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah.
Comment on what you think is going on underneath Kyle's chin because I can't figure it out either.
Nothing under there, dude. Nothing under my chin, man. You can't see it. That's why I do this beard because it hides my double chin.
No, the music's playing. They can't hear you.
Oh, no, dude. You cut me off, man?
I haven't cut you off, but you're being drowned out.
At least I don't look like Matt Ryan.